What's going on, folks? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Steven or Heartbreaker, and today we're going to take a different approach. I get a lot of people who ask me, how do I get started streaming? What tips do you have? How can I grow? I have a better question for them and some of you. Should you even be streaming? Now, that's not to tell any of you that I think you shouldn't, but it's more so to make you kind of do a little bit of self-reflection and decide for yourself if this is a viable, whether it's a career path or just a hobby or something that you want to continue to put a lot of time or effort into. I think that that's something that you should really ask yourself before you get started. So in order to do that, question one should be, why are you doing it? What do you want to get out of streaming? Do you want it to be your career eventually? Do you just want to grow your following on another platform? Is it just another outlet? Maybe you're a YouTuber, but you want to grab some more monetization from Twitch subs. Is it that you want more friends? You just want to be a part of a community. These are all different reasons, but think about what your why is for streaming. Why do you want to do it? Then you have to ask yourself, do you have what it takes? And that goes from not just like the parts, right? Do you have a webcam? Do you have a microphone? Do you have a computer, a console, any of that stuff? But also, do you have the mentality? Can you get through the low points, the high points? Can you approach it in a way that will allow you to step back and realize maybe what you're doing very poorly, maybe what you can improve upon, maybe things you're doing exceptionally well? You need to be able to take a step back and look at it through a different lens. You might be like, man, my content is awesome, but if nobody else thinks so, what are you doing? Remember, your job essentially as a streamer is to provide an audience with some sort of value, whether that's entertainment, motivation, education, the list goes on. You're providing them something. It's not about you. My next question for you is streaming even what you think it is? The meta has changed over the years. Since Justin TV became Twitch and all these other things popped up and the bigger folks from YouTube or Vine, or they all transitioned. I mean, the meta has changed for this live content creation. And so the days of just being somebody who cuts on the computer, starts playing a game, and people just start watching, they're kind of behind us. It requires a lot more effort, a lot more time, a lot more work. You have to really step back, as I stated before, and think about what you're doing. You have to branch out to other platforms. You have to bring people from Twitter, from Instagram, from YouTube. You have to market yourself appropriately. You're competing against thousands and thousands and thousands of people now that they weren't before. The people that you want to follow the same path as weren't in the same universe as you are right now. It is not that easy. It does require effort, work, thought, and a lot of you don't realize that. I hear a lot of people who are just like, they turn on their webcam, they turn on their game, they stream for the first time, and they're like, man, nobody stopped by. Did you do anything to get them to come by? Did you tell your friends to idle you to get you out of the zero dead zone? Did you do anything other than just turn on the stream? Oftentimes the answer is no, they didn't, because they think that's how this works. If you are one of those people, you are in for a rude awakening. So think about it. After you're done watching this video, ask yourself these questions. Realize that you have to do a lot more these days to make this work and to stay in that field, and then decide from there. And then you really have to ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Can you do all of these things that are required in order to be successful? Again, people follow different paths, right? Like, I can't say that this is 100% of the time correct, but more often than not these days, that's your path to success. You have to branch out. You have to bring people in from other avenues, because there is no discoverability on any of these platforms, right? The UI for YouTube to find live streams, very bad, even though they have like the biggest audience that is actively on the same website as the live streamers. You just can't really find them. Twitch discoverability, no good. Mixer's discoverability is essentially just the fact that there's less people on it, and therefore you're more likely to be seen. But there's not like real good features. You have the hype zone, not that great. You have some of the channel one, which is just partners and whatnot. But again, discoverability is still very minimal, still a long way to go for these platforms. So the chances of you just being found through some process that a viewer is going through to narrow down who they should watch, very slim, not going to lead to any substantial growth. So look, my goal with this video is not to discourage you. It is to get you in the right mindset and to have the right approach. If you watch this and it helped you in any way and made you think like, maybe I shouldn't do this, I should pursue something else. Maybe I'm more for YouTube videos. Maybe I'm going to be better off being an Instagram influencer, or maybe I shouldn't be an influencer at all. Hey, that's okay. At least you come to that realization so you can move yourself in the right direction. Now, maybe you watched this video and it just got you kind of amped and you were like, you know what? He's right. I need to focus on these things. I need to change my game plan. I need to put more effort into my stream and think about what I can do. Awesome. Happy to help. No matter what, if you enjoy this video and enjoy the content, go ahead and like and subscribe to the video, guys. I'm going to do more stuff like that. It would be greatly appreciated. Also, you can always find me and chat with me about this stuff at mixer.com/heartbreakertv. I hope to see you guys there, and happy streaming.